What's going on, guys? Reject Ross here, talking about basketball yet again, because the last video did pretty good. It actually got like 50 views. Really happy about that. And today I'm going to be talking about my finals prediction for the 2016-17 NBA Finals. As we know, it's a rematch between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, Golden State, props to them for just coming back to a 3-1 deficit. That's not something easy. They're the 10th team in NBA history to do that. So, you know, we'll start off right away on what as a Cavs fan, I just want to give a little disclaimer. I'm probably going to be a little biased, as they just rushed that. So, the reason why I picked Search is so when I die, I could talk about my points and not be as distracted. So, I'm going to talk about what the Cavs had problem last year is there's people missing, right? They had Kyrie only for one game. They missed Kevin Love the whole series. And JR might as well have been absent, he was not playing as well as he is now. So let's get into the first game. Game 1, LeBron James drops 44 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. They force an overtime, but they lose. Kyrie got 23 points in his debut, finals career. So we know that Kyrie, just because it's finals, the pressure doesn't get to him. And that's something the Cavs have really been successful in, is not letting the pressure get to them. So, and they're going to need to keep doing that because this is Kevin Love's first finals with the Cavs. So, they're going to need to play their best. And, the Cavs bench has gotten better. They have Chandler Fry, Matthew Dellavedova. He's a weird one. He can come in, and he's good at drawing fouls and free throws, He's just a really good fundamental player. So game 1, they force overtime. Kyrie dropped 23, right? And this is at Oracle, too. So, and this shows that they're not going to get messed up just because it's away. Because as we saw, they went 1 for 3. 1 for 3? Did they win one of Toronto? As we saw, they're not going to be played with. They can put up a fight. The first 2 games they put on overtime. And then game 2, Mozgov drops 17 points and JR drops 13, right? But those aren't JR's best numbers. So, he has to put up probably, I'm expecting 15 to 18 per game from him. That's what we need because he's gone so much better at shooting threes and so much better at defense, Now he's one of the Cavs' better defenders. Obviously, they have LeBron. He's the man, never gets injured or plays less time. So, but I think JR is going to be playing on Clay. Clay's developed so much too. He was only dropping like 15 to 20 per game. I'm expecting, him to be dropping 20 to 30 per game. And that's something they need to limit. And then, so game 2 is their first win actually. They won one away. And then they win the next one, game 3, at home, which is good. So, then people realize that this wasn't a joke. This guy's not gonna kill me again. As we get stuck on a stupid wall, like how stupid is that? So they go up 2-1, right? First ever series lead. And then Delly dropped 20 points game 3, right? He had his blowout game. And that was the thing with these finals. A lot of the players were having not blowout games. It was like LeBron James and one player really. So take game 3, LeBron James had 40 points and Delly had 20. No one else really did that amazing. And game 5, it was LeBron and Tristan Thompson. And then game 6 was LeBron, and then JR finally dropped his playoff high of 19, and Tristan Thompson dropped 15 again. But JR was so absent throughout the finals that was clearly a problem for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't know why it's called the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Cavs, sorry. As they know what they have to fix on, and they need to get Mozgov more involved this this series, because he has not gotten like a single minute of playtime the whole series, and that's something you can't have. He's gonna have to, or if he's not gonna play, they're gonna need Tristan Thompson to play better, and he has been such a disruptive player, which is good, as my team's not doing too hot right now. But anyways, he's such a disruptive player, and our bench has gone better. We have Dellavedova, Chandler Fry, and Richard Jefferson. Let's be honest, these guys have gotten better on the bench. Chandler Fry's been going off. He's been scoring so many threes. He's like almost reminding me of JR. He's so good. And obviously, I honestly think there's the deciding factor for each team on how they're going to win the series. My deciding factor for the Cavs is Kevin Love and I think Kyrie, because we all know LeBron's going to do LeBron things and drop probably like 25, I'm assuming. So that's that's what we need. We need the big three on the Cavs to drop 20 each, because they're like what, like freaking like 12-1 this season when that happens. So, and this, I'm expecting, Kevin Love might have a slow game or two, but we can't have too much of that, as this guy's just using the most cheese gun. He's using dead silence and awareness, so he's not that good. So we need, and the bench, right? And then here's the good thing: Golden State's bench is, I personally believe, kind of slowed down. Like Iguodala, I think that was going to be his prime game of his life. I don't think he could really replicate that, because he was just going crazy, right? But unfortunately, Klay Thompson has also evolved, so he's going to get more consistent, and he's gotten better at the Oracle. And they just set a record, right, for most threes made by a player in a series. Curry had 32, and Klay Thompson had 30. Now, Klay Thompson had that 41-point game. We gotta remember that. So we can't be having anyone putting up those kind of numbers. So here's my matchup: Kyrie versus Steph Curry. Right? Steph Curry's probably gonna score more, but Kyrie, I still can't believe do that. Steph Curry's not an amazing defender. People always like disregard that. They're like, oh, he leads the league in steals. Well, that doesn't matter personally as much as like, say, like defensive rebounds, which is kind of stupid for a point guard, I know. But steals is also, forced on by other players and their positions, right? So just because he stole it doesn't mean it was like he should be getting credit for it. So, I mean. As we accidentally get sniped, so yeah, they're gonna have their deciding factors. Kevin Love needs to go off. Cavs are 0-2 against the Warriors this season, and but they're going. I honestly think the Cavs are gonna win 4-2, right? That's gonna be reverse of what happened last year. They just need to play super tight man coverage, because they saw how good that worked for Toronto at the end of the series, and more perimeter defense, and not worry more about getting threes open, but more about getting a good look and getting that open. And the good thing is both teams have played their like they've lost super bad, but they just have to work really hard. And the good thing is, honestly, I thought Draymond Green should have been suspended after that Steven Adams play, which they called a double personal foul. is if he gets one more flagrant one, he's suspended for a game. And as much as I hate to say it, Draymond Green is an impact player. Draymond Green can drop a triple-double. That's something we can't have as a Cavs fan. So, yeah, that's my opinion, I guess. So, just a quick recap. Cavs, LeBron's not gonna drop anything less than 20, honestly, because he's LeBron, let's face it. They need Kevin Love, right? He can't do what he did game 3 and 4, or if he did, he can only have one game like that, because we see what happens. We can't beat you. Two losses in a row is too much in the finals. Kyrie, I feel like he's gonna put 23 points per game. Curry maybe like 25 to 30, and that's okay. We just need to, and I think Klay Thompson's really the deciding factor for Golden State. Him, Iguodala, and also Barbosa. He hasn't been as good as last year, but Barbosa went crazy last year in the finals. So we just need to limit their bench a little and have their starters playing more, because there's days where Curry shoots. Like, Curry hasn't been shooting. Like, he got a lot of threes, but his numbers were like 6 for 11, right? I don't mind if he gets 6 threes, but if he's taking a lot of threes and we force him to play more minutes, he's going to get more worn out. He hasn't done. I'm not sure what his minutes are this game. I think they're like low 30s, but if we can get him to play like 35 to 38 minutes, where he's going to be tired and we're going to have. Because that's good. We also have a lot of great defensive players coming off the unit, like Mozgov and Iman. And if they play good D, they can win. Honestly, that's what I think it comes down to. This series is going to be defense mainly, because the offense is going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And, yeah, so Kevin Love and Klay Thompson, I'm going to say, are really the deciding for the two for each team. So, what do I expect? I think it's going to be Golden State. Oh no, Cavs won the first game, Golden State won second. Golden State wins third. Dude, what the hell? I like put a headshot into him. Anyways, whatever, we get the kill. So Cavs won first, Golden State won second, Golden State won third, and then Cavs won the rest. It's gonna be the exact opposite of last year, I predict. So yeah, yeah, honestly, if you want like a more in-depth like stats video, just tell me and I'll figure out something. Like I could just talk over. I could talk over a gameplay, so I'm not as distracted as I am right now, as you can see. And guys, that's been my opinion. Let's go Cavs Nation. This has been Reject Ross, guys, and I am signing out. Peace.